Hi, guys. Happy Friday to you. And welcome to Morning Coffee. I hope you guys are doing well. It is Friday, November 26th, post Thanksgiving festivities. Yes, I guess I use the term festivities lightly, seeing as how it's been a pretty heavy energy lately, hasn't it? Yeah. We talked about that last night. However, briefly, I guess, although it was like an hour-long reading. If you haven't checked that out yet, it's a live stream surrounding spiritual warfare. What's up, Diane? Um, so check that out. It's a really good energy. Well, it's not necessarily a good energy, but it's a good reading. It's a good explanation of all of this, yes? So I hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Caroline. So, welcome. Thank you, guys. I hope you're doing well. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you're feeling a little better. I know I'm definitely feeling better. I'm feeling more optimistic. So we're just gonna get into a general reading for the weekend. Okay, so this is gonna be for your weekend of November 26th through the 28th, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Definitely make sure to stay to the end because I really want to share with you guys my garden projects. Gardening right now is helping me so much through all of this. Hi, Caddy. Hey, hellish babe. So gardening is really helping me. Now, it's not necessarily that it's just a level of solace. It's actually something I really, really, really want to do more of, that I want to explore, I want to expand on. I'm so very much into growing food, growing my own food, and just, getting into permaculture and all that kind of stuff. So I want to share some of that with you guys. We're going to do that at the very end of the session. So definitely stay tuned till the end. Yes. Okay. So also, as far as the moon cycle goes, the moon is moving into Leo. We'll be in Leo all weekend. I believe it starts today and goes into Sunday. I haven't looked at the chart. I haven't looked at the chart since Monday, but I did look at it on Monday and I spoke about it briefly for the week for the collective over on Patreon. And I do remember saying in that video that we have this whole week happening, fairly chill, fairly calm-ish week, and then here comes Thanksgiving, and that could be a bit of a tragedy. I just heard. And I wasn't really expecting it to be any more difficult than just the normal, family things, right? But it turned out to be much heavier than that, which I guess was to be expected. And so now the moon is going to be in Leo throughout the weekend. And when I was reading into it, channeling for it earlier this week on Monday, I did feel like, regardless as to what happens throughout the week for you, especially surrounding Thanksgiving, the weekend is going to be an excellent time for self-care, recuperation, regeneration, revitalization, healing from some of the circumstances you may have experienced this week. And so it's definitely feeling like that now. With the moon being in Leo, this could be a really great time for us to focus on self-care, to focus on self-expression, to focus on being true to ourselves, caring for ourselves, being authentic, and all that kind of stuff. So it definitely feels like this weekend will be a really excellent time for... Okay, I did just hear self-gratification. Okay, but, don't go to the extremes with that, obviously. But Leo is a great energy to really focus on the self. Leo is all about the self, personal self-expression and having fun. It's also about children. Leo is the ruler of the 5th house. The fifth house is a house of potentially your children or maybe even your inner child. Okay, so this could be a really dynamic energy in terms of working with the inner child, healing from some sort of inner child issues, especially if something specific came up while, you know, being around family for Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so take that in mind, or keep that in mind, take that into account. We're going to get into it. I have my cards here, 2 tarot decks. We've got the Golden Art Nouveau for our main deck, and then my trusty Los Garabello Clarifier deck. And then Oracle guidance is coming from the Earth Warrior Oracle, yes? And like I said in the beginning of the session, make sure to stay tuned to the end because I want to share with you guys some of my garden projects because I'm really excited about them, yeah? All right, cool. So let's dive in, you guys, and see what we've got for this weekend. Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve their highest good and the highest good of all involved. Please give us clear and accurate representation of the energies in terms of the situations, situationships, romances, relationships, circumstances, and places in which we all need it the most. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Alrighty, guys, let's do this, yeah? I'm gonna give this 5 shuffles, and we'll see what we've got for your weekend, yeah? Here we go. This is 1. For your weekend edition of Morning Coffee, your weekend reading, this is 2. No real agenda here. Don't have any channeled messages to really focus on, so we're just gonna get a general energy and see what's going on, see what the guidance is for this weekend, yeah? This is 3. What guidance do you have for the collective, please, Spirit, for this weekend? This is 4. For the weekend of November 26th through the 28th. And this is 5. Oh, okay, so there's one last thing I want to mention about the moon. The cycle of this weekend is very similar to what happened over Halloween weekend, which is so crazy because we had a holiday weekend in which the moon was in Leo throughout the weekend, and then come Monday morning, right into Virgo, back to reality, okay? So this time it's a little bit different. The Halloween weekend was a very party, fun, crazy, wild experience type of energy, type of weekend. Thanksgiving week was kind of the same, okay? Crazy, wild, maybe not so fun. But with the moon being in Leo over the weekend, you have the ability to heal, to recuperate, to focus on self-care, to, you know, focus on that. And then Monday morning, right back to reality, okay? Because the moon will be, by Monday, the moon will be in Virgo. And that's what happened over Halloween weekend, all right? That's really ironic. It's kind of cool. But what I'm already getting is that for some of you, come Monday morning, you actually might be ready to really hash some self out, maybe speak your truth. With the moon being in Leo over the weekend, self-expression, authenticity, realness, the truth of who you are, the truth of how you feel, you may really be able to, over this weekend, while you're focusing on self-care and recuperation and all that, you really may be able to get some clear perspective or points of view on how it is you truly feel about certain situations, especially if this deals with family. Certain situations, how to heal from that, how to... okay, I did just hear clap back. Nah. I mean, we're not saying be confrontational, but for some of you, I'm feeling like it's actually going to be a real thing. Like you're really going to need to, hi Jada, hi R, hi Sheila. You're really going to need to voice your truth, okay? Stand up for yourself, speak for yourself. For some of you out there, it does feel like come Monday morning or by the time the moon moves into Virgo, you will have a subconscious setting in which to really speak your truth, stand up for yourself. But with the moon being in Virgo at that time, this would be a good time for you to work on healing, to work on improving the situation, okay? Not necessarily just clapping back just to get at people, just to feed your ego or whatnot. This would be a marked energy of bringing your thoughts, bringing your feelings, bringing your qualms or whatever to the table to have it really worked out in a beneficial way for all. That's the type of energy of Virgo. Virgo wants to streamline the process. Virgo wants to bring healing to people. Virgo wants to improve, okay? Virgo deals with the perfection of physicality, right? Your physical world and perfecting that. So it could really be a good energy for you to handle certain situations interpersonally or just in your life that you've been able to come to a greater understanding of from your own personal point of view while the moon is in Leo over the weekend, okay? Great. Let's get into these energies for the weekend. Yeah, what messages do we have for the collective this weekend, please, Spirit? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Take all of these? That's a stack. Did you hear that just slapped out? No, I'm sorry, Spirit. This is too much. This is too much. Let's see. First of all, also, I have the deck reversed, but we'll start here. The first card that has come out for the collective right now is the Eight of Wands. Now, it did come out in reverse, and I'm inclined to keep it that way. Only because the Eight of Wands represents communication, represents clear trajectory, represents, you know, being able to hit your target, having no obstacles in the way. But it came out in reverse because I feel like this weekend is a time for you to get your affairs in order, maybe get your thoughts in check, get your mind right, get yourself centered, so that come sometime, maybe when the moon moves into Virgo, and keep in mind the moon is going to be in Virgo for most of the week next week, because Virgo is a large constellation, okay? And for those of you that are new or don't quite understand what I'm talking about, I look at astrology from a true sidereal point of view. So this is where the actual constellations are, where the actual planets are in terms of the constellations in our sky. But also it takes into account that all of the constellations are different sizes, right? Virgo is arguably the largest. So the moon is going to be in Virgo for most of the week. Okay? I want to say probably till about Thursday. So over the weekend, this is the time for you to really get your mind right, get your affairs in order, get your argument in order, or get your case in order, right? With the Eight of Wands in reverse. Overall energy is the Six of Wands here. This is Leo energy as well. So this is pride in yourself, just pride in general, okay? Focusing on who you are, a real connection into who you are, and there's a marked desire to really stand up for yourself, okay? So that's leading you to understanding how it is you want to move forward, or what it is you need to say, how it is you need to express yourself, getting ready for that, okay? The Eight of Wands in reverse is not bad. It's not bad. It's just talking about getting your affairs in order so that you have a clear trajectory forward. Or at least so you know for your own self how it is you would like to move forward. And then once we get into the coming week, you can work together with people around you to try and move forward, okay? To find a win-win solution for everybody, okay? Excellent. Let's continue. What else for the weekend, please, Spirit? Ooh. Okay. A decent amount of fiery energy, and it makes sense. A really decent amount of fire energy. So you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and this all makes sense because the moon is in Leo all weekend, okay? But you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, which we already talked about. Next, what's come out for you here is the Ace of Wands, all right? With that, you have the Queen of Pentacles, which did come out face down. So these are some energies underneath the surface. And you also have the Seven of Swords. Overall energy is the Knight of Wands, more fire, okay? So there is, and the Queen of Pentacles here can represent Virgo, which is where the moon is going to be come Monday, okay? There is a really strong drive here for somebody or for you to stand up for what they are truly worth, or maybe even what they really believe in, is what I'm hearing, okay? There is a desire here to clear up some sort of discrepancies, Seven of Swords, some sort of deceit, betrayal, lies, trickery, robbery. But what I feel like here, you guys, is this energy is so strong, or this desire is so strong to stand up for yourself because of how you may have felt betrayed, or how you may have allowed your self-worth to not really be taken fully into account or fully as seriously as it should or could. So that's driving a change here. What I'm getting here over this weekend, you guys, for whomever is resonating with this, what I'm getting is that there is a feeling of restlessness almost. It's definitely coming from the Knight of Wands, and it's definitely in terms of the past. There is a strong desire to heal, to make things right, to follow what it is you truly want in life, okay? You have the Knight of Wands to the Six of Cups to the Star. And there's a desire here to let go of things from the past, okay, Six of Wands, that keep you from moving forward towards what it is you dream of, or receiving what it is you truly want, the Star, okay? Underneath the Four of Pentacles here is the Ace of Swords. So over this weekend, you guys, I feel like for whomever is resonating with this, I feel like there is a strong possibility, but I don't even want to say that, because it's not even like it's just a possibility. If you're really resonating with this, then I feel like this is what's going to happen for you, okay? But you're going to, I just heard the desire is real. That's good, because that's going to help you get to the bottom of, or come to the truth, the understanding of the truth. That's going to help you change things, friggin' mosquitoes. That's going to help you change the karmic cycle for you, the Wheel of Fortune, and it's going to help you bring greater balance into your life. Judgment, not judgment. I'm sorry. I wanted to say justice, but then I ended up saying judgment, but this is temperance. So justice and judgment could be a really good energy, or a really powerful energy here. Judgment being the call to say enough is enough, we got to do something now. Justice is bringing that level of justice into your life. And then underneath the Wheel of Fortune is the Queen of Swords, which represents Libra energy, which is also representative of justice, and the Sun. Awareness. The Sun also represents Leo. So the moon being in Leo this weekend is going to help some of you guys really understand the truth of your situation, what that really means for you at this moment, what it has meant for you leading up until this moment, and how it is you can amend the situation, how it is you can bring greater balance into your life. Two of Pentacles to the Hermit, to the Eight of Cups, to the Five of Swords. Okay? But see, this comes from self-awareness. Understanding what it is how it is you need the situation to change, or what it is you need to do to improve the situation for yourself. That comes from self-awareness. This is not a situation in which, and to be quite honest with you, no interpersonal situation in your life is ever a one-way street. Meaning that other people are never the full and sole cause of the circumstances you find yourself in, okay? All situations that involve other people are two-way streets. So what's most important to focus on here this weekend, with the moon being in Leo, and this sense of self-expression being woven into your subconscious reality, is understanding the truth of who you are, what it is you want, how it is you need to be expressing yourself so that you can gain the desired results that you desire. But you have to face certain elements of your reality in order to do that. You have to face certain elements of yourself and how maybe you have been lacking. And that's where we get back to what I was saying with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Seven of Swords. If you really want your worth to be honored here, then you've got to stand up for it first and foremost. Nobody is going to stand up for you unless you stand up for yourself. I mean, that's not necessarily true. Sure, there could be people that will stand up for you, but that's more of a codependent energy or a codependent situation. Your first line of defense is your own sense of honoring your self-worth. And for some of you here, you are absolutely realizing that you have not been able to move forward, Eight of Wands in reverse, because you have been allowing this sense of self-worth to be usurped from you, to be siphoned from you, to be mistreated, to be taken for granted. I'm not saying you are the sole creator of that. Again, all interpersonal relationships are a two-way street. But if there's really going to be any sort of change in your life, you have to be the one to initiate it. Because even if someone else were to come through and be like, let me help you out, boo-boo, let me get you started on this, let me do this for you, it's not gonna stick. It's not gonna stick. If you're not working towards it for yourself, it's not gonna stick. Why? Because that is another expression of codependent energy. Now, that does not mean that as you continue working on standing up for yourself and honoring your self-worth and whatnot, whatever, that doesn't mean that there aren't going to people that align with you off in the future that help to prop that up for you as well. But you have to start with it. You have to be the starting point. It starts with you. Okay? So there is definitely a strong level, Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. There is definitely a strong level of desiring to set the record straight, to improve on these circumstances so that you feel better about yourself and about your reality. Now, with that said, about you feeling better about yourself and your reality, please understand that if you are seeking to have your external reality validate you so that you feel good, that is a trap. That is another expression of codependent energy, okay? Your external reality is not going to be able to sustain your happiness as much as you want. That level of happiness and contentment has to come from within. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't take steps in your external reality to reflect that, but just be very careful with requiring your external reality to satisfy you, to satiate you, to help, to be the reason why you feel good. Because it's not always going to be able to do that for you, okay? Excellent, you guys. What's next? We want more, actually. Okay, Spirit wants me to pull more from this deck, and then we'll get into some clarity. So what's next, Spirit, for our weekend here? Ooh, honey. Ooh. Upright. No, that, what? Turn this upright. Okay. That's enough. All right, y'all. I'm just going to say it like I say it. Tell it like it is, girl. You have the King of Pentacles here with the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess came out, and it kind of came out in reverse. And I'm going to interpret it from that point of view. But really, Spirit is saying to me that the High Priestess needs to be upright. And the reason why the High Priestess came out in reverse is because you are not trusting your intuition. You're not trusting your guidance. You're not trusting the universe. When in terms of the universe leading you to a divine counterpart, I'm literally hearing a divine counterpart is waiting in the wings. Okay, you have the king to this queen. But and maybe the High Priestess came out in reverse for you or for whomever is reading or resonating with this, because you're not trying to focus on that. You don't want to hear about how there's some divine counterpart coming to you, the king to your queen or the queen to your king, blah, 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 whatnot, whatever. Okay, that's fine. But recognize and understand that the process you're going through right now is helping you align with a counterpart. But this is you needing to step up and, oof, all right, this might be a little harsh, but you're needing to step up and show some self-respect first. So this is your masculine side coming through and protecting your feminine side, or just protecting you, okay? That is going to lead you to a divine counterpart. But of course, you don't need to focus on that. Just focus on doing the work. Eight of Pentacles is the overall energy, and underneath the Eight of Pentacles is the Six of Wands to the Page of Pentacles. Okay? This is absolutely helping you start a new cycle in your life. That is absolutely bringing justice. There's justice. Okay? Justice with the Seven of Pentacles under that, and to the Queen of Wands. So this is you understanding what has gone on in the past, learning from it, and not perpetuating that cycle. Which also means standing up for and defending yourself. The High Priestess with the King of Pentacles, okay? This is definitely a level of your masculine side coming into further alignment with you. I love it, guys. All right. Let's clarify a little bit. Thank you all so much for being here, tuning in live. Make sure to stick into the end. Stick to the end because I want to share my garden projects with you. But if you're enjoying this here, if you're tuning in live or not live, you're just tuning in, you're enjoying it, whatever, definitely smash that like button for me. Yes. Also, you guys, and this is something that we talked about. This is something we talked about last night. Leanne, it's just a cigarette. Don't worry. But we talked about this last night. 555. The fives are real, you guys. I just saw 555 a few moments ago. And last night, after we had that live session, I saw 5555. And it freaked me the fuck out. Okay? Big change is happening. And I know it's making me nervous. It's making many of us nervous. Because it's almost like, oh God, what's coming? But big change is coming, okay? And Spirit is saying you are facilitating this for yourself. Beautimous. Let's dive deeper and get some clarity, yeah? 4 shuffles. Excuse me. This is not a blood bank open for service, okay? These freaking mosquitoes. All right, here we go. 4 shuffles. 1. 2. Excuse me, I said beat it. You bums. This is 3. And this is 4. All right, so I'm looking for deeper messages here. We're gonna start with, take that one. Okay, we're gonna start with the Queen of Pentacles, but overall, so far you have the Knight. Even though this is a very fiery weekend, this is all about practicality. Okay, so as you're moving forward with this process this weekend, you really need to be as practical as possible. All right? Buffering. Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like my connection is okay. Anyway, you have to. This is really about getting grounded, you guys. Knight of Pentacles, getting grounded and getting into your practical process. Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm back. Okay, good. So hopefully too much didn't get cut out. It didn't say it was buffering for me, so hopefully the video should be okay. Maybe just watch it back on the replay if you missed anything, yeah? All right, let's get into this. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands in reverse. What clarity do you have for us, please, Spirit? The Empress. Anything else? I mean, you guys, this is really about loving yourself unconditionally out of a sense of mental entrapment, mental imprisonment, confinement, whatever. You have the Empress with the 8 of Swords. Overall energy is the 3 of Swords. All right? And then underneath that, yes. Okay, so what I was just about to say is this weekend is about working yourself out of, loving yourself unconditionally out of a sense of mental entrapment that has broken your heart or has hurt you in some way so that you can leave it behind you. Oh! Ah, Scheissenpfeffer. Okay, hold on a second. I'm losing cards here. It's pretty windy today. Hold on, I gotta go get that card. Ooh. Yeah, it's fairly windy today. All right, anyway, but it's a gorgeous day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, so, good. Is there any, yeah, I want to get a little bit more on this Eight of Swords. I want to get a little bit of a deeper energy for you guys. What's this Eight of Swords, please, Spirit? Temperance. Bam. This is all about balance. Balance is the key. Where am I? I'm in Puerto Rico. And then you have the High Priestess here. Okay, so that is, see, now you have the High Priestess coming out twice. And the High Priestess came out the first time with your counterpart energy, the King of Pentacles. Okay? So this is you, well, yeah, this is you being guided by the universe, leading you towards a greater sense of wholeness, contentment, fulfillment, integration, union with yourself. It is beautiful here. Union with yourself. Okay, this is what the High Priestess is leading you towards. Okay, underneath the High Priestess is the Eight of Cups, and bam, there you go. Eight of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this is good. This is the energy. All right, unconditional love, love for the self. This is the energy. Good morning, Claudia. This is the energy that is going to lead you to this greater sense of union, balance, wholeness within. Now, don't expect anything too grand to really happen in this time period. This is an ongoing process, and that's why the Knight of Pentacles here is such an important energy. All right, because you got to take this step by step. All right, excellent. So let's see what we've got here. What's on the side of the King of Pentacles with the High Priestess, please, Spirit? Ten of Cups, union energy. What's up, Bree? Ooh, to the Moon. Okay, anything else? I feel like the Moon is kind of wanting to be in reverse, or maybe is needing to. You guys, look at this. The overall energy right now is the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a weekend about bonding with your masculine side and bringing forward the protection that is necessary or is needed for this healing. Okay, this is going to be a weekend of you reconciling, working on finding reconciliation between your masculine and your feminine. All right, so what do we have here to clarify further? First card out was the Ten of Cups. Next is the Moon, which I kind of feel like should be in reverse here. So at least with the Moon being here, this is what we're working towards. We're working towards breaking free of the illusions. Breaking free of the illusions in order to gain a greater sense of balance and groundedness. Okay? The Four of Pentacles is not a bad energy here, because you have to keep in mind that the main theme is earth and fire energy. Okay? Fire is the passion, the commitment to yourself, the desire to create change. Okay? Fire is a transformative element, right? The earth or the pentacles is the practicality. So the Four of Pentacles, while sometimes it can mean hoarding or holding on to things out of feelings of lack or whatnot, in this case, the Four of Pentacles represents solid ground, solid foundation. This is all about bringing a sense of unconditional love and oneness and unity, Ten of Cups, to help you break free of the illusions so that you can find greater groundedness, a greater sense of foundation. Bam. King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Underneath that is the Tower to the Page of Wands to the Queen of Cups to the Seven of Wands. Boo, you better get it. And the Chariot. You best to get it, baby. Okay. Shoot. All right. Awesome. So, let's close this out. Let's get our Oracle guidance here. And we're going to get that from the Earth Warriors Oracle. And this is so perfect, you guys. I love how this works out. Because even though we were talking about fiery, passionate energy, it's all within a sense of earthy groundedness, stability, union with the self, even union with the divine. And we've got the Earth Warriors as our Oracle. Isn't Spirit funny? So clever we are, they say. All right, kids. 4 shuffles. Let's get our closing oracle guidance. 1. 2. Hi, Moonai. Welcome. Hey, Adam. Been seeing the Knight of Pentacles a lot in readings for myself and my signs. Yeah. Yeah, it's all about practicality and groundedness right now. Yeah? This is 3. So, Adam, this could also represent a greater sense of union between you and your person. Oh my God. This is 4. All right. Cool. So let's get our overall guidance, yeah? Closing guidance, closing oracle guidance. Woo. I just heard that there's 3 of them. So we're gonna get 1 more. Just 1 more, please, Spirit. To complete our 3. I've been seeing a lot of 3s lately too. Like 333 has been showing up a lot. All right, so here we go. We have our 3 cards here. We have card number 14, Clan of the Wolf Heart. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are our own saviors. No one can save us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Adam. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. Don't worry. We can talk about that. But anyway, so we are the ones we've been waiting for here, you guys, okay? We are the ones we've been waiting for. So we are our own saviors here. No one can really save us other than our own selves. No one's gonna pull us out of the trenches. Yeah, I mean, they could help, but we've got to be willing to do the work and get our hands dirty and dig ourselves out, pull ourselves out. Okay. Next, we have Abuela medicine, remedy of the grandmothers. All right. So there's definitely deep ancestral healing that could be involved with this. All right. And then finally, you have card number 40, Hiaka, sorceress of light. Not right now, Claudia, but maybe. I don't know. We could actually, that's a good idea, Claudia. We could probably do an end of the year special. I'll think about that. I'll definitely think about that. But let's get into these closing oracle guidances here. I want to start with card number 14. Okay. You belong to the clan of the Wolf Heart. This is a soul tribe with boundaries beyond bloodlines and geography. It is based on soul connection to love's wisdom and higher truths of great spirit. The clan is united through wolf medicine and the heart. These are the qualities of the divine feminine that unify, allowing for a palpable experience of oneness that brings power to our collective and wisdom. That brings power to our collective wisdom and purpose. In a reading, this says, reach out for help from others whilst you honor and respect your individuality and your own unique life journey. Balance social time with taking care of your own individual needs, including the need for more time out in solitude to hear your inner truths and renew yourself. Anger can be a sign from the soul, a sacred gift that asks you to deal with a situation to bring about something different and more empowering. Use your anger as a sacred gift with compassion and clear purpose. Fight wholeheartedly when you need to safeguard what truly matters. Be open to a greater guiding wisdom so that you know when to be merciful and when to cut something off completely. Believe in the power of your inner voice and do not silence yourself. Bam! Leo energy right there. Leo will not be silenced. Oh, hell no. Shit. I'll go down kicking and screaming before you silence me, says Leo. I'll burn this whole motherfucker down before you silence me. Oh, yes, that's right. All right, next. Card number 23, Abuela Medicine. Valerie, thank you so much for that donation. I truly, truly appreciate it, yeah? All right, Abuela Medicine. Okay. Believe in the formidable power of healing, of the transformation that it can provide for all aspects of your being and your life. Medicine comes in many forms, from Great Spirit to facilitate healing of body, of mind, and of soul. Can we simmer down over there, kids? That'd be great. Thanks. Uh, let's see. Whether it is the correction of unhelpful habits of thought, guidance for the practical steps to resolve a physical imbalance, or deep soul healing that frees you into fulfillment of your divine potential, there is no limit to what can be healed through grace. A current of divine healing is flowing to you and through you now. Open yourself up to participate in a beautiful healing transformation. Okay, in a reading, this card says, oh, goodness, wait a second. More donations. Michelle, thank you so much for that donation. Okay, in a reading, this card says, you are on a healing journey. Put your trust in the divine genius of Great Spirit and the medicine of the earth, through which divine healing can express itself. As you allow your spiritual connection to guide your earthly steps with synchronicity and divine intervention, you will be supported for a healing journey that will be profound for you. Bree, thank you so much for your donation as well. This oracle indicates a healing outcome that will enhance your soul journey. Your soul has healing gifts, and you are meant to participate fully in an exploration of healing that is of interest to you. You are meant to understand how it is that you are a healer in your own unique way. Again, more Leo energy, more fifth house energy, because this is all about your personal reflection of yourself, your personal way of expressing yourself, of healing, of whatever. You are meant to understand how it is that you are a healer in your own unique way, whether that be professionally or in how you are as a person in the world more generally, as a part of your life journey. All about personal self-expression. More Leo energy, yes? The roosters in Maui are going nuts this week. That's funny. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're just, hi Nancy. Maybe they're just picking up on all these wild energies. What is this deck, Jessica? This is the Earth Warriors Oracle. One of my favorite decks. I believe Carolyn of Wisdom from the Angels here on YouTube is the one that donated this to the channel. Okay, last card we have card number 40, Hiaka. Alrighty. Hiaka, Sorceress of Light. No enemy shall defeat you, not by night, nor by day, not upon the earth, nor in the soul. You are divinely protected and empowered. You shall fulfill your destiny with joy in your heart and laughter in your belly. Play. Be in nature. Skaters! Who was that? Hi, Nancy. Be in nature. Feel the freedom of happiness within you, even in this moment. These are your sacred powers, and with them, you shall take every step upon your journey successfully, and nothing shall thwart your divine destiny. Knight of Pentacles. Bam, bam, bam. Knight of Pentacles, right? Okay. In a reading, this card says, ask for healing, mentoring, or assistance to support you now. This support will help you feel stronger and more empowered so as to deal with any challenge and be reassured that your spirit can handle it. There is spiritual protection for you now as you follow the guidance to explore conscious movement and creative self-expression. This can stir up old energy, releasing it from you and allowing vital presence to take hold within you. You are going through an initiation in which you will need to reassert your happiness and joy anytime it slips into the darkness of doubt, fear, or anxiety. Take time to dance, sing, drum, and affirm your aliveness with joy and courage. Become spiritually bolder in the face of anything that attempts to diminish you. Have faith in the power of the divine being, the supreme power. You are watched over by love. Leanne, thank you so much for that donation as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so grateful for you guys, yeah? So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I am going to take a few moments and clean up the cards here just so that they don't blow away in the wind. And then we are going to take an adventure into my humble little herb garden here, yes? I am so excited to share this with you guys, to show you what I'm doing. So I highly recommend that you guys really start gardening, okay? Go ahead, get on Amazon, depending whether you have outdoor space or not. If you don't have outdoor space, you absolutely can start an indoor garden. Go ahead to Amazon, check out some growing lights, okay? They're relatively inexpensive. And set yourself up a little garden. All right, grow some herbs, grow some spices, grow some medicinal herbs, grow some whatever, grow some things that, I mean, I love to cook. So like, I'm really excited about all the things that I'm growing, but like even if you don't want to grow herbs or spices, grow flowers. Bring that freshness of nature into your space, okay? Regardless as to whatever it is you're dealing with in life, when you find yourself losing your ground, you can always reconnect to nature. That will help you reclaim your space, okay? That's that Leo energy. Food is the way to the heart. Yes, I agree with that one. Your houseplants really connect you. Yeah, keep you grounded. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So come on, guys, let's go. Let's go. Are you ready? I'm excited. I'm so excited. Okay. So here's my humble little garden. Sorry, the sun is probably going to be a little bit of a problem right now, but this right here is my avocado tree. Now, I'm not sure if this is actually going to give avocado fruit in the future. Obviously, it's going to be a few years before that, but this is a tree that was grown from a seed that I got from an avocado that I ate last year. I know Haas avocados don't give you fruit from their seeds or from their pits. This is not a Haas avocado. So I don't know if that's actually going to give me some fruit later on in the years. But anyway, trees are a big focus for me right now, actually. And then we have these 2 cacao trees here that I planted last year. The one on the left, unfortunately, got chopped down a little bit, and I thought it was going to die, and that I thought it wasn't going to survive. But that's the resilience of nature. If you look here, you see this got chopped down, right? This was the top of the tree, and I saw that. I was like, great, well, that tree's dead. But then this grew, and here you go. Look at the resilience of nature, you guys. And understand, look. Like, listen for a second. We are a part of nature, okay? We are a part of this planet. We are not some foreign entity or life form that, you know, is not a part of this planet, is not a part of nature. So if this fledgling cacao tree can be so resilient as to get its head literally chopped off and then grow a new one, imagine how powerful you are, right? So these are my cacao trees, and these trees come from the mother, which is right over here. Oh wait, hold on, let me I guess that's a little better. Okay, this is our mother cacao tree, and there are actually 2 cacao trees here. I just realized there's this one, which is where I got the pods from. And you see, she's got plenty of pods. Like, it's almost a sin or a crime to not do anything with these pods, because she's just like, she's abundant with it, right? And then there's another one down there. It's actually that tree right there. That's another cacao tree. And that one is starting to grow pods too. Do you want to see? Let's go look. So here's the first one, and this is where I got the first pods from. This right here, I believe, is an avocado tree. And this is the second cacao tree, and you see there are some pods growing right there. That one can probably be harvested and the seeds planted, and it's got all of these tiny little pods grow. Look at the baby pods, all the babies. Yes, and there's a lime tree back there. There's cranberries. There's a pepper tree down there. Hi, Orion. What's up, kitty cat? Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I would love to make chocolate. I would love to make chocolate. Okay, so now let's go back. Oh shoot. Ooh. Okay. There's Betty. Hi, Betty. All right. So now here, this is where we get into the new stuff that I'm doing, right? So these are some basil seeds, basil plants. If you guys remember, last year I planted some basil. I got the seeds for this basil from a friend's house that she was living at the time. And so these plants are about third generation because I planted the seeds last year and they grew and it flowered and gave me more seeds. So this year, when I decided to get back into things, I just took some of the seeds and planted them. Oh no, that's not doing well. So those are these seeds, and if as you can see here, these plants are super healthy. These are a little bit too close together. There's 3 plants in this pot, and so they're kind of competing for root space. But as you can see, this is a pretty large pot, so they should be okay. But these two, man, these two are so healthy, and I really want to get. I want to let these two go to flower and harvest these seeds because of the health of the plants. Now, this is my new starter base. And I actually, let me get, do you guys hear the hawk? There are hawks, there's a pair. Ah, there it is. There they are. Look. Look, can you see them? There it is. That's one of them. There's a pair of hawks that, are around here. Definitely protection, guidance, ancestors. Okay, anyway, here we go. Did you really, Claudia? I think I've heard that before. But anyway, so this, let me just moisten this up a bit. This is where I'm really starting new things, okay? So in this right here, this is, these are spinach seeds. This right here is some anise basil right here. These are tomato. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God, I didn't see this before. This wasn't here this morning. Look, it's coming up. Yes. Oh my God, it's coming up. Look. I have a sproutling. Ah, you guys. This is so special. I'm so glad that we were seeing this together because I was out here this morning tending to the kids and nothing had sprouted. This is my very first sprout of this tray, you guys. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is so amazing. Okay, so let's see. This is spinach here, anise basil. These are my tomatoes. Oh my God, tomatoes! More anise basil. And then these are from the pepper trees, the pepper tree in the backyard. And then this tray here, these are all anise basil, but I got this from an actual plant that was growing in the store that's like my new favorite gardening store. And the guy that works there, I was talking to him about all the things that I just want to grow things. And he was like, great, take these seeds, grow these for you. And so then this, unfortunately, I don't think it's surviving. But this is called, in Spanish, it's Palma Rosa. It's water apple. And it's a tree, it's a fruit tree. It's nothing, I've never seen it or experienced it before. I'm super excited to see what happens. But I don't know, it doesn't look like it's doing too well though. I don't know, can you really see? You can't really see, but anyway. Thank you guys so much. Claudia, a girlfriend in Oahu, grew it and it grew over 4 feet tall and she met her soulmate. Now the plant is over 5 feet tall. That is amazing. You told me that before. I remember you telling me about that. I definitely do talk to the plants. I love to sing to them, actually. I absolutely love to sing to them. But yeah. And then in here, well, I have two things. This one is lime seeds. These are lime seeds. And these are more pepper seeds because the guy at this store, at this gardening store, he asked me because I told him that I had planted some of the pepper seeds already. 555 on the counter, you guys. Anyway, so but he asked me what I had done, and I originally with the pepper seeds that I planted, and these are chili peppers. I literally opened up the pod, took them out with a pair of tweezers, and just planted them. And so he mentioned to me that the general process is to dry the seeds out first and then plant them. So that's what I'm doing here. So I took a lime from the lime tree, and or actually it's lemon. Well, no, these turn yellow. I don't know, whatever. It's not. It's these are not sweet like limes. Lime has like a distinct sweetness to me. Lemon is really sour. But anyway, I took one of the fruits, cut it open, extracted the seeds that didn't get destroyed by cutting the plant open, and now I'm letting them dry out. And I've done that the same with the pepper seeds as well. So by Sunday, these should be properly or adequately dry, and I'm gonna plant them too and see how it works. But this is what I'm doing. This is what's keeping me occupied. This is what's keeping me sane, you guys. Like, this is what's keeping me grounded. And it's right on point. It's perfect because this is also a part of the reason why I moved here to Puerto Rico, because I can grow things year round. Okay, like literally there is no real like cold season. Like, it's kind of chilly right now. As you can see, I can wear a hoodie and be okay. Also, I kind of run a little hot. Like, I have a high body temperature naturally. So it's a little cooler now this time of year. Obviously, it's fall winter season, right? But it's still like it doesn't go below 80 degrees. I'm sorry, below, it hasn't gone below 70 degrees at night, even, right? So it's perfect for growing things year round. So, Bree, what's a good starter plant? You live in Texas, so your temperatures are all over the place. I would say start with basil. If you want to. I mean, I'm not that much of like an expert yet, or like a whatever, but I've found that basil is super easy to grow. It grows quickly. Like, it's one of the faster ones that'll germinate. Those seeds that are now those big plants, I started the germination process one day, and then about 4 days later, they had started to sprout, and so that's when I planted them. Basil is really easy, and it's so delicious. Hi, Tony. Like, I love basil. One of my favorite meals to make is a bolognese sauce, and like a basil bolognese is, ooh, honey. Okay, delicious. So start with basil. I would say start with herbs because they're practical, they're useful, they're fairly easy to grow. And you can dry them and use them for anything. Yeah. Start with herbs. That's my advice. But for me, one of my big focuses right now are cultivating trees, or is cultivating trees, because we need them. We need them on this planet. And so I have, oh, look, there's a guanabana tree right there. Guanabana, aka soursop. And as you can see, there's a fruit growing right there. And so when that's mature in about a few weeks or so, we're gonna harvest that, of course, share, eat the fruit because the fruit's delicious. But then I'm gonna take the seeds and I'm gonna work on growing them, and we can have ourselves some guanabana trees. Guanabana. You guys want to hear something funny? You had a budding sunflower during COVID, but when you went back to work, you stopped caring for it. Oh yeah, see, don't do that. Keep caring for them. You started a flower garden last summer, hostas flowers. Ooh, that's delicious, and lilacs. So what was I just saying? You guys want to hear a funny story? So before I moved to move here to Puerto Rico from Brooklyn, I was working with a certain restaurant chain, not necessarily a chain, but it was a business that had multiple restaurants throughout Brooklyn. One of my favorite restaurant companies to work for to date. And they had just opened a new location in Brooklyn, close to Bed-Stuy, I believe. It's Sally's 2. If you guys are familiar, if you're in Brooklyn or you ever go to Brooklyn, check out Sally Roots and Sally's 2. Awesome places. Also, there's another one that I always forget the name of. But anyway, I started working at Sally's 2 because it was a new place and they needed servers. And they were specializing in drinks. One of their main things with this company is like their unique drinks. They're delicious. Their mixology, right? And they had introduced a new ingredient that I had never heard of before. Just so happens to be guanabana, which is soursop. And I had heard of soursop before, but I had never tasted it, never tried it. And we were making drinks with this fruit, and it was delicious. Come to find out, turns out I move here to Puerto Rico, there's a soursop tree right there. The divine is nuts. I love it, you guys. I fucking love it. It's great. So there's my permaculture story. Yes, it does. Mana mana do 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 do. Mana mana do 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 do. Mana mana do 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 do. You know, I thought when we were first introduced to it, I thought it was guanabana. No, guanabana. Guanabana. The accent is on the A in the middle. Guanabana. Yeah. Guanabana. Anyway, you guys. So that's all I've got for today. I hope you have a great weekend. I am so excited about one of the oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so excited about the tomatoes. You guys, I had never grown tomatoes before I moved here. And I had a plant that unfortunately got ransacked, but it did provide me with some fresh tomatoes. I swear, I have never tasted a more delicious tomato before. I mean, it was homegrown, but it was literally like fresh off the vine. Like, pick it right off the vine, slice it up, and put it on a sandwich. Oh, you guys, absolutely delicious. And I'm a big tomato fan anyway. And actually, it makes sense why I eat tomato sauce so much. Because tomatoes are for your work with your heart. And there is so much heart healing that I've been doing throughout my life. So that makes sense, right? All right, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go finish the uploads for Mystic Unicorn. Today is a fire day because Fridays are fire signs. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, your love readings are coming out today on Mystic Unicorn in about an hour or so. Maybe actually right now. I just got to finalize it. And yeah. Oh, and I do... Stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say. Just stay tuned. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, a fantastic weekend. Yes? And I look forward to connecting with you again very, very soon. Take care. Bye.